Alright guys, welcome back to Destroy Guard Productions with another video. And in this video, we're going to be addressing one of the biggest issues with Dodge Challengers and Chargers. So, if you're into information, go ahead, stick around, and I'm going to tell you a few things that you need to know. Everyone by now knows that the Challenger could go on a diet and lose a couple pounds. So we're going to try and see what we can do to reduce the weight on the Challenger in order to keep up with the Mustangs and Camaros. So the Challenger has a curb weight of 3,800 to 4,400 pounds depending on what model you have, basing from the V6 SXT to the Demon. So a Mustang's curb weight comes in at 3,500 pounds to 3,800 pounds, and a Camaro's comes in from 35 to 4,100 pounds, depending on what kind of model you're getting yourself into. But for you Challenger owners and Charger owners out there that are looking to reduce your quarter-mile time, you are in luck. Here are a couple ways that you can reduce the amount of weight on your Challenger and Charger so that you actually have a fighting chance down the strip. Alright, so before we get into the ways of how to reduce the car, you're going to need to know how to figure out how much power, in theory, you're gaining due to less restriction on your vehicle. So, with that being said, we're going to need a pen, and we're going to need a piece of paper, and we're going to go ahead and go step by step on how to figure out your weight to power ratio so that you know how much power you've gained with how much weight you've lost. So let's do this. All right, so for step one, you're going to take the curb weight, you're going to divide it by the horsepower, and you're going to get your pounds per 1 horsepower. So this will be however many pounds you lose, you will gain 1 horsepower on your car. Step two, you're going to subtract your weight that you've lost off of your car. So you're going to figure out how much weight you've taken off your car. You're going to subtract the weight from the curb weight previously. So if your car weighs 4,200 pounds and you take off, 250 pounds, you're going to have 3,950. So you're going to subtract the weight that you've lost from your curb weight. Step three, you're going to take your new weight, you're going to divide it by your horsepower, and you're going to get a new pounds per 1 horsepower like we did up here. So after you take off the weight, you're basically just figuring out this right here again with your new weight. Step four is you're going to take the old curb weight of your car and you're going to divide it by the new number that you find here. So divide that by the new pounds over 1 horsepower and you're going to get your new horsepower gained. So that right there is how much horsepower you're going to gain. Let's see if this thing can focus. This is how much horsepower, down here where my finger is, you're going to gain by reducing the weight off of your ride. Now I'm going to use my car's factors and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like. So there's no confusion whatsoever. And you can run this back as many times as you need to, if you're a visual learner or a listener learner, you can go ahead and watch this back as many times as you need to in order for it to really stick. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, go ahead and leave a comment down below so I can help you. Reach out to me and I'll teach you how to do this one-on-one. Okay, so this right here, curb weight horsepower, you're going to divide, which I'm taking the most weight Scat Pack that I can currently find, which is a 2019 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack with the wide body on it. Looks like it is 4,232 pounds. So we're going to divide that by 485 and we're going to get a 5-digit number of 8.7257 horsepower per pound. So that's pounds right there. So every time that I reduce 8.7257 pounds off of my car, I'm going to gain 1 horsepower in theory. Step two, we're going to subtract weight from curb weight. So we're going to take whatever amount of weight we're going to take off of our ride, which is right here. We're going to subtract it from the current weight that it was at. So we're going to get a figure of 3,982. That is step two. All right, step three, new weight horsepower, new pounds 1 horsepower. So we're going to divide the new weight now, after taking 250 pounds off, 3,982 pounds divided by 485 equals a 5-digit number of 8.2103 per horsepower. Step four is to old weight divided by new pounds over 1 horsepower equals new horsepower gained, right? Number four, so we're going to take the old weight we're going to divide it by this number that we found right here, and we're going to get the new horsepower, in theory, of the car. So we have 515.4 horsepower, which means we have gained a power boost of 30.4 horsepower just by doing weight reduction. Yeah, you saw that right. 30 horsepower. You can get 30 horsepower out of your Scat Pack by losing 250 pounds on your car. So, with that being said, now that you guys know how to distribute, or calculate, I should say, how to calculate your weight to pounds ratio when you take weight off of your car and do weight reduction, now we're gonna get into some of the ways that you can put this into effect and make it happen yourself. All right, so the first thing we're gonna talk about on the Challengers and Chargers for weight reduction is the battery. The batteries are pretty heavy in the Challengers and Chargers. They are about 50 pounds. And Braille comes out with a lightweight racing battery that weighs around 21 pounds. So that's almost a 30-pound saving right there. And you can pick one of those up for $200. Secondly, we have the back seat. So you can get a complete back seat delete on SpeedLogix for around $250. And that right there is going to save you between 35 to 40 pounds. All right, number 3 on this list is going to be the driver's seat. And it may come as a shock that the driver's seat weighs up to 80 pounds. So that has to do with the internals of the seat, whether it has components of heat, cooling, and the airbags. So the seat can slow you down quite a bit. And you can get it changed out. You can get a Brom, you can get a Cypher, you can get, any of those brand name seats, and they're all going to be pretty good and be pretty comfortable. You're just going to lose out on the airbags and some of the functions because they're going to have to work on a rail system and they're not going to work the same way that your OEM seats are going to work. So you can pick up any of those seats and you can drop between 70 to 40 pounds on a driver's seat. Now, if you're a hardcore dragster, you can go with number 4, which is completely removing the passenger seat. The passenger seat weighs 57 pounds and you can completely get rid of it, or you can go with, a matching seat of the other from the driver's seat and, just make it look nice. So it's completely up to you guys, but you can pull off 57 pounds if you decide to ditch the passenger seat. Number 5 may come as a shocker, but you can actually switch out the OEM calipers and the rotors for some power stop rotors and calipers that will actually save you up to 50 to 70 pounds off the front end of your vehicle. And if anybody knows anything about weight distribution and power displacement, you're going to want it in the back of the car instead of the front of the car. So that will actually help if you switch out the front calipers and rotors to some lightweight ones. And you can actually go with 6 pistons instead of the 4 pistons if you got 4 pistons like I did on my Scat Pack, and that will actually help you out with stopping power. Doesn't really help you go faster, but it'll help you with stopping power. So yeah, that is one of the ways that you can reduce some weight. All right, now the next thing that you can do, which is number 6 on this list, is take out the trunk liner and the under tray. And this is going to, loosen up about 60 to 70 pounds for the back end of your car. And it's up to you guys. Like I said before, power displacement is a big thing in these cars, but I really don't think that 60 pounds in the back of your car is going to, make you spin instead of get more traction. So it's totally up to you guys whether you want to take this out or not. It does free up some room and you have some more room in your trunk, which is pretty cool considering it's a huge trunk in the first place. So yeah, go ahead, take out that liner, that under tray, and have at it. And number 7, if you have a spare tire in the back and you have, a jack or any kind of other tools, go ahead and take those out before you, head to the track. Make sure that you have as much weight off the car as you possibly can get so you can get that better quarter-mile time. And I have one more thing to say. So there's going to be 8 different things that you can do to reduce the quarter-mile time and the weight in your car. And number 8 that people may overlook is your fuel. How much fuel is in your car? Because every single one gallon of gas is 6.3 pounds roughly. So if you have a full tank and you're going down the drag strip, guess what? Carrying around a small person at 116 pounds. So if you can reduce that and get it to either a quarter of a tank or half a tank and do some runs, you might be saving 50 to 60 pounds on your your passes, which is a lot of weight, and it could definitely contribute to a better time. All right, guys, that has been 8 ways that you can reduce weight up to 400 pounds in your Challenger and Charger. I hope this helped you guys a lot and it was informative. If it was, please leave a big like on this video and comment down below with what you either didn't know, what helped you, what may have been informative to you guys, and I would love to hear from you guys. I love reading all the comments. I love your guys' support on this channel, and I love to, engage with you guys. It's awesome, and I love seeing you guys engage with each other. I'm trying to make this a community for you guys so you guys can kind of, get to know each other, a place for channels to grow as well, and I just want everyone to have a fun time being here. So yeah, I appreciate every single one of you guys for spending a few minutes of your day with me, and yeah, that's all I really got for you guys. So that was 8 different ways that you can reduce weight in your Challenger to, lose about 400 pounds and get a better time on your quarter mile. So like I said, guys, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you guys are new, check out some other videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit that button right there. Check out this video and check out that one, guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.